Hello and welcome to my 25th Blitz3D tutorial, and the focus of this tutorial is on timing. And the example I will be showing you today is how to integrate a simple time bomb in Blitz3D. As you can see here, I have a blank program it's not saved in any particular place. Yeah. So let's begin here, and the focus. First we create a variable milliseconds, and that's the focus of this whole tutorial. The milliseconds command. And as you know, the millisecond is 1,000th of a second. So correspondingly, 1,000 milliseconds is 1 second. So yeah, once you've created your variable timers and set it equal to milliseconds, let's just create our simple bomb and set it equal to our classic sphere. And let's just position our bomb at 0 on the X, 0 on the Y, and 5 on the Z. And let's also color it. Man. Bomb, let's color it a bit of red, and mostly green and blue. And I'm just going to create 3 shrapnels in the form of cones, but you can have as much shrapnels as you want, and they can be any objects at all. So cone 1 is equal to create cone. Let's position this at the same location as our bomb. That's very important if you want your time bomb to work graphically. And since we don't want any edges to stick out, since the cone is going to be positioned behind the bomb, since the bomb was drawn first, we don't want any edges to stick out, so let's just scale our cone half on each axis, which makes it exactly half of its position, and I need to spell cone 1 there. It's a mistake. And let's just color entity color cone 1. Let's just color it red. Good old red. Alright, so let's copy that, and I will copy and paste it. And yeah, that's just most logical way out of this situation. Cone 2. Cone 2. I have sticky keys on. It was just because I'm not going to explain, whatever. And yeah, I know, that takes more time. I should have probably turned it off, but there we go. Alright, and just one more time. For that, I just changed it to cone 2 in the second instance. It's our second shrapnel. Here it's cone 3. Just wait a second while I do that. There, and cone 3. Should obviously take less time for you, but it's just going to take more time for me. Alright, there we go, yay! So now we just integrated our simple interface. Now we need to handle our timing in the while loop. So here we say if milliseconds. If milliseconds is less than our timer, which is milliseconds, plus 3 seconds, which is 3,000 milliseconds, then let's say I'll explain this in a second. See, and I'm just typing right now. Explain it in 1 second. There we go. It's saying if milliseconds. I'm just gonna write this as a comparison. So all this code is saying is this line returns true when this counter, this consistently going counter of milliseconds, is less than 3,000 milliseconds. Then we want to show the bomb. And as soon as this is greater, as soon as more than 3 seconds pass, we want to hide our bomb. That just so we want our time bomb to go off at 3 seconds. Actually, I want to make it 5 seconds. That sounds better. Alright, so yeah, so that was just the basic part. And if you run this program right now, in 5 seconds, this sphere will disappear and the cones will be left. And we want these cones to go flying at that last moment. So, to do this, we just need to make a couple more if statements. So if our milliseconds if milliseconds is greater than this time, timer plus 3 seconds. So as soon as that counter here, as soon as it's greater than 3 seconds, so it's false, 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 and as soon as this is bigger than 3 seconds, it returns true. And that's when we want our shrapnel to go flying. Then move entity. 1 second. Move entity cone 1. Now I'm just going to create a control, 0.2 or 0.2, 0.5, and 0 on the z-axis. Sounds pretty good. And since I am content to show that I am not lazy, I will type this. And I guess that kind of goes to my advantage, not very much to yours, but bear with me here. Alright, so here we need to move our second shrapnel, going as our second cone, cone 2. And now let's just negate the value of our previous shrapnel. Let's go much less on the y-axis and actually a bit negative on the z-axis. Yeah, and this I can never get it right. La la doo doo doo. Milliseconds. There we go. And if milliseconds, I know it's probably getting kind of boring for you, but whatever. Just gonna torment you with my boring typing. Alright, now here we get to the interesting part. If then we are moving our shrapnel, third shrapnel, just cone 3, and let's just move it negative 0.5. Let's move it up a notch here. Yeah, and it needs to be moving down 0.5 and positive 0.5 on the z-axis. So let's see how this turns out. It's kind of random typing there, barely thinking it through. One sec. Oh, there we go. Here's our error. Timer. Didn't spell it right. There we go. F5. In 5 seconds, this thing will explode. Bam. Oh, wait. Oh, 5 seconds. Sorry. I wrote 3 seconds. Gee, I'm just a crucial mess up here. 5 seconds. Same time. There we go. In 5 seconds, the sphere will explode, and the cones will go with it. Bam. Alright. Can't get better than that. There we go. That was pretty simple but decent example. Since you can replace the bomb itself with some kind of graphical image you made in Autodesk and the shrapnels, I mean, it's basically up to you. But the point was, my time bomb was basically a good example, actually. Well, not bad example. But the point was for you to understand how to use your timer and how to integrate it. Now you can just time anything, basically. Really. So, thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you got something out of this tutorial. Alright, so see ya.